Yo, what's up? My name is Lunice, pronounced as Lunice, to be sure people get it right. Love rap music, born and raised in the hip hop culture, want to contribute to the hip hop culture. That's what it is. For a good 4 years or so before it really got picked up. It's only been the last 2 years that it's been really serious, full-time type of deal. I used to beatbox a lot, and at some points I would try to just record layers and put it together. And that's when sort of the idea of what if I made my own music. By then, I was b-boying and breakdancing on different types of music, and from breakdancing it sort of helped me pay attention more to what's happening in the track. Beatboxing helped me more in the composition concept of working on a track. Doing those two things sort of just eventually brought me into production out of curiosity, not out of I want to bring something new, not out of want to bring whatever sound. It was just pure curiosity and see what would I come up with if I started working on music really. I grew up on a lot of like sample-based type of music, like Dilated Peoples, stuff like that. A lot of like turntablism stuff with Qbert, D-Styles, Ricky Rucker, those folks. Ninth Wonder was definitely a huge producer for me back in high school too. And I was listening to like 2 for 5, The Foundation, that was amazing. Sound Provider is one of my favorites till today in terms of production. All of that kind of music made me understand jazz more, is what I would say. Because I remember way back listening to jazz for the first time and such, didn't really understand it until I got into sample-based type of rap music that samples a lot of jazz stuff like Pete Rockwood, like Golden Age type of rap music too. That sort of put my whole idea to jazz in a different way and made me hear more about jazz. I mean, so far was Lisbon in Portugal. That was an amazing place, amazing vibe, amazing urban planning, the buildings, the tiles on the buildings, just everything about it is amazing. Maybe being stopped by the cops for some shit, and that's why. That's never fun. I don't like encountering cops. I mean, the general tour experience is pretty much the best thing in general. Is visiting every city. Not necessarily having the time to go around, but still being in the city is enough for me to feel it. How Ye could show you a track and then explain it to you where he's getting at, then he wants to hear where you're getting at. He doesn't go straight away being like, I want you to do it how I see it. No, he's all about, the reason why he's talking to you is because he wants to see what you see and then work together, rather than you're here because I'm the best. Nah, it's like you're here because you're intriguing and I want to see what you can come up with. So it's definitely like cool stuff. On a random ass name, I'd holler at like Elton John and we work on the next Lion King film soundtrack. Miles Davis, Joao Gilberto, Dizzy Gillespie, Stan Getz, Thelonious Monk. I used to work at Dairy Queen. That was my first job. That was rough, man. It actually made me a better person. It made me take shit better. Weed, because liquor makes you vomit the next morning, whereas weed does not, and you never get a hangover out of marijuana. Papers, because I like papers. Cigars is more for a celebration or of some sort, where you're like, oh, let's celebrate, roll a blunt. But other than that, I'm papers all day. On some no homo shit, Ryan Gosling. I ain't laughing. Let me cut, nigga. Batman, because he's low-key. He ballin', he's low-key, does charity events, and saves people here and there. Considering that I'm in New York, I'm gonna have to say Ninja Turtles, because that shit is poppin'. La Haine. La Haine is my favorite movie from Paris. Haitians with their tempers. Plus I'm a tourist, so it doesn't make it any better. So we're in class, this class clown, obviously every high school has a class clown, is just pulling the middle fingers up everywhere in the middle of the class without the teacher seeing kind of shit. And I'm like, yo, stop that shit. I'm just telling that guy like to stop that shit. It's annoying. Teacher turns around, sees me talking says like, you get out the class. And I'm like, no, hell no. I was beyond pissed. I was like, how is this guy not get kicked out? I tell this guy to shut the fuck up and I'm out. That's bullshit. Go with my fucking pencil, bag, whatever, take out a fucking box cutter and run across the fucking class and be like, I'm gonna fucking stab you. But here's the thing. I was just snapping. I wouldn't actually do it. I was just snapping. I'm not like that anymore. I'm a very kind, half Haitian, half Filipino guy right now, so I'm cool. I'm very zen. I'm zen as fuck.